and dance to 50s records, wear 50s clothes, decorate their homes with 50s furnishings, and drive 50s cars. Is this revived interest purely a desire to relive the past, or is it more a means of dealing with the present?
Well, I've been rocking for almost like 11 years now. Started out in '77, the great golden era of punk music and whatever, and been rocking ever since. Started out like almost nothing though, it was just a pair of moccasins and check shirt, braces and a leopard skin cap. But we've all come a long way since then. But that's me, 11 years I've been rocking.
Well, as I said, I always watched your films and I always thought, you know, it was very glamorous. Yeah, and you tried to recreate the glamour, but what the girls do.
What do you think about the Rockin scene?
Well, I'm part of it. As long as I love it, I think it's, I love the music, I always have, I did used to like all sorts of pop, but since then I've only liked rock and roll, rockabilly, blues, and I think it's a lot more fun than other things.
How much do you think what you're doing today, going on that scene, is emulating the years?
Totally 50%.
Yeah.
100% all the way.
That's the thing we're into. That's the era we're into, nothing else.
But in the modern times, if there's nothing around for you to get into, you find something that...
There's so many different tastes in London. You can have jazz or jazz funk, there's caters for everything in London. So different people have their own choice. It's not that you've all got to do this. There's those people like jazz funk, they look and think fuddy-duddy,
Yeah.
But I just couldn't wear the clothes that they wear. I'd feel stupid. I feel like prat.
It's always like glamour. Rock and roll is glamour, that's all there is to it.
Well, I'll tell you right, people down the clubs, they sort of think, if I have my beehive and that, they sort of say, oh, that's 60s. But they think, because you're a bit outrageous now, you've got a gold lame girl and gold stilettos and things, and then, a soul in that. But that's what rock and roll is all about, being outrageous.
It's all a style, really. It's so clothing now in style. I started by going to see live rockabilly bands, and they really cracky, and you've got cracky when you listen to the original stuff. So that's when you start getting into the club scene, because the music's better.
The people who come from a distance, they do rely on the club to meet people, things like that. But it's not like a disco or anything, not too pickup, but you do see it, when people get to drink a lot, especially at Silk, after about 11 or 12, you start to see people pairing off. There's that one corner in Silk, you always start to see that drinking, and it's the funniest thing, you kind of go into that little corner and they're big, whatever.
So, as little as 4 years ago, there's a club you go to in different parts of London, or probably in the same sort of part of London, like we're in North London there, each and every night of the week, from Monday through to Sunday.
There's always fighting going on, and it's crazy.
Well, I'll be honest with you, I've had a lot of fights with girls in the rocking scene. I've had my face split open with glass, I've had my hair torn out, I've had and you learn to be tough.
Yeah.
No, right, it's the fun still goes on.
Yeah, you still have to be on side, but they're not as serious as they have to close down clubs. There's rivalry, isn't it, between
North London,
South London, and all that sort of thing. You're going to have a
it's
fight.
quite all the fight at the end of it, I wouldn't do that.
Some England clubs, you've got a promoter who helps them organise the club, he supplies the money, and more often than not he helps run the club as well, but owns the club. But with me, doing the Fox and all that, I'm DJing down there, and if the crowd come, they'll be coming to hear the DJ play the music, plus they like the club anyway. I reckon it's the DJs that do organise it more or less, because they're the ones that get the people there, but people like me and Max, we're doing it more or less off our own back, we're doing it on our own, we've got our own music. Neither of us got our own sound system, but there's another DJ, Steve Ross, and he DJs down the warehouse, but he doesn't have his own equipment, I don't think, and he uses the clubs.
How does one get around?
Leaflets, or by word of mouth. But the clubs, without the club scene, put it that way, there wouldn't be a rocking scene. Without the music, there wouldn't be a rocking scene. Without the music, there wouldn't be any clubs. But the clubs are important. I reckon if we didn't have them, the rocking scene would soon go down the tubes, as they say. But they've got to be the right clubs as well.
not. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you become very popular. If you're a good driver, or if you're a good bopper, I mean, because being a good bopper, you really go down well with the girls.
I know, the bop is a pretty masculine sort of dance, isn't it? I mean, you can't have a girl in high heels or, giving all that. And the same like a stroll's quite feminine. I think like it's pretty feminine to say stroll, right, you know. But it's good because that in a way, like, the blokes can have their little dance, and then the girls can like stroll, and then like you can all get together, like when you're dancing, it's so amazing though, you see a lot of girls dropping. Yeah. And you get a few breaks and you can stroll.
Oh, if you don't dance, people say to you, why aren't you dancing? What's wrong with you? There's a real big stigma about dancing.
Oh yeah.
But then you've got to dance good as well.
Yeah, if you're like me, you can't dance. And you stand there and you really want to just sort of tapping your feet, but you know, like if you go and dance, you make you completely foolish and stuff. It's really annoying.
That's the thing, it's very strict.
Yeah, and the people who can dance, and then you look up to them.
They might be like arsehole, but they can dance.
Yeah.
It's like when you're wrong way of dancing, you can't just go there and do what you feel like doing. You've got to do it right. You know. Especially for women, I think, to dress up in those clothes, because clothes are so sort of sexless now, you know, to dress like that, you just feel wonderful, you know. And then a lot of it's 40s as well, because it's so well made, which you don't get now. You need to pay for like a lady's suit, fitted suit, you just could never buy it. But if you buy one from the 40s or 50s, it's good. You know, but it's the quality of that. But like some of the stuff, I mean, it's just so crazy, like things like this pink one. You know, it's just mad, you know, and it's really fun to wear. I think that's what people like about it. It's good fun. And the menswear is just classics, never changed, you know. I mean, the 50s got a bit zappier, but it's still much the same, you know, it's just classic clothes. And men look so much nicer when they're smart and fitted and short hair like that. You know, if you start dressing like that, you don't want to start dressing down again. You're going into wearing what other people wear, you know.
We're into more kind of the 40s, late 40s, early 50s styling shoes and stuff, and that was very easy to come by. So now it's really hard to get original stuff. That's why stores have become more popular. Not so much that, it's the catalogues, they've started up taking original dresses and copying them. I do it myself, yes, and I make myself clothes.
It is trendy now to be into it, though.
Not into it, it's the clothes.
Yeah, it's the clothes, but not the music.
Yeah, it's the clothes. It's such a good style, which you can't escape from. The style is really good. It's glamorous, it's flashy. You know, it gets you noticed. That's why people like it.
Not just the clothes stuff, but sort of furnishings and things.
Oh yeah, the whole thing.
Go up to sort of Camden Market. And
there's such a stack of clothes over in America in warehouses what have never been used. They just ship them over in Grepford loads. There's always some good items in there what have got to be bought, but it's so expensive. So again, it's like it's getting trendy and the money's there, so they're going to exploit it.
I've heard blokes like saying to each other, well, what you dressed up like a scrub tonight for, like some blokes like dressed up in a nice
That's what it is, it's dressing up, isn't it? It's dressing up and going out.
For a bloke to look good, he don't have to go the same as what a girl would. They not go out to do her hair and makeup. A bloke can get out of bed, put a pair of red tags on, fluffy t-shirt, do his hair, and he looks good. Yeah, but a girl can't do that.
Well, I used to dress up like really smart before, like in a box state, in pegs and things like that, and really smart shoes, but I don't dress smart like that enough when I was in the band on stage, but I just wear what I want. I mean, whether it's 50s or not, I mean, I just wear it. Because I've been rocked for 8 years, it's a long time. I don't need to sort of wear, you know, like
in our own little way because we're copying the 50s style. But we wear it differently. Like we can take a look and mould it to ourselves.
Yeah, just wear what you like, what suits you.
It's just something what you can't seem to understand and you can't explain. It's just something about it.
It's simple, it's pure, it's energetic, that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
I mean, rockabilly is live, raw music you can get.
Definitely.
Black's influenced everything. Definitely.
It's the blues sort of rhythm that is the basis of rock and roll and rockabilly.
A lot of black people think that it's really racist music because it's Confederate flag. Remember
Rockabilly, yeah.
this girl I know, I was going to take her out, and she was scared to come out because she thought that all rockabilly was really racist and that was the flag and that. I had to drag her in the pub.
If you listen to stuff that's come out from, you know, obscure stuff that people didn't used to listen to, history stuff, it's so much more wild than pop music, you know, which is so filthy, even if they think it's wild. It's not really. You might get a lot of noise, but it's not, no skill. And they all understand the music very well. Most of them play something, you know, so that adds to the enjoyment of it.
Which is usually what most 50 songs are about.
Sometimes being on your own.
Yeah, being on your own, but having no money, things like that. I mean, which was really the same as in the 50s.
Very dodgy, please,
His lyric I've ever heard in my life is a song by Jean Vincent, who's my favourite ever singer. What a lyric! I mean, please, mate, she's got a hole in her head if she wasn't good looking, she'd be better off dead. Very archaic, generally. I mean, it's very strictly, you know, the girls go out and do their little dance, and then the blokes pick out what girl they're going to ask to dance later on.
All the girls want to be like Marilyn Monroe, so they all actually sick.
Because it's the 50s, isn't it? That's what I think the 50s is. It's just Marilyn Monroe and Jane Mansfield and all that fucking shit.
Then when you look at pictures in the 50s, I think they don't look half as glamorous as these girls do anyway. The women usually pick up the men. Yeah. So I can't get why they're secret.
The lads pick the girls up, yeah.
It's like Rockin, it's very rare.